at the 17. The Wildcats offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So Alabama's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throw down.
Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Lofts one high and deep. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap in 1st and 10 from the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Let's it fly. And he makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown time.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Fires one high and deep. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that 1st down mark. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're facing a 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. It's complete to the left. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this round.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Got a adjusting. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. He's back to throw on second down. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the pass hits, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision. Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Right back to the well. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. A shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll line up for a second down play. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Things working pretty well for this defense. Out of the 9 package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock. Understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job with the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pressure coming. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. Couldn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The play action fake. He finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, he's got room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
How about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Caught over the middle. It's White.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go and execute it on game day like that.
Motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Caught close to the marker. It's Harris. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got his man on the right. The Wildcats get enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Wild
frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback, sacked at the 12.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable. Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith, like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The back goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And here comes the looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Shakes off the defender.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And from the 47. Nice, solid 4th tackle from this sophomore. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts...
It's complete! A huge pickup! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Pulled down for the tackle.
So that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue.
And they couldn't hold the lead, and he goes down with a sack. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Slings it downfield. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. And this one splits the upright.
Personal foul.
But now
Roughing
there's
the
a
kicker.
penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT almost put this one away.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them to look.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They want that clock to run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run for it on third and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. It's White. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's White. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's going to pass on second down. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll throw it on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Now the play fake. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for six, he'll be lucky. Looking for more room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought quarterback showed tremendous poise, good some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game going. Horns will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now here we go. This is fun. An atmosphere unlike any other in the middle of a state fair. It's crimson and cream against the burnt orange.
And Chris, for people who have never been here to watch this, you're right. We're right in the middle of the Texas State Fair. Big Texas out there. We got corn dogs. We got fried. Any kind of food you can imagine. This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming down here, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make the play against the other.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 41. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Takes Makes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
The takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows that he can do it with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Big set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Important second down play coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. The first and 10 play coming up. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. The Longhorns keep the football on the move. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's second and 12. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and 1. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Longhorns will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they would grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture to pass a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And right today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that offer from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And begin the drive here, set up with the 30. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. New set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. It's third down for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Oh, it's a reverse. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I want to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but the team lose the ball for 39.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They'll run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside kick. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Looking Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. But he's got some space here. And they got the returner corralled. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Hand off to the right side. Look at the quick cut. Remember, the last time they played, Texas squeaked out a close one. That was a painful one for the Sooner Nation.
You know, Chris, to me, Texas and OU is one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth. And remember when Bob Stoops first got to Oklahoma, he seemed to have the upper hand. And then Vince Young in that 2005 magical season for Texas ended up changing that forever. Now it's gone back and forth ever since.
Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's a big game. The offense is threatening. Now snap the ball at 22. Longhorns will hustle to the line to break the tempo. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that run.
And Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Down he goes, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And that throw is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to get the second half started with a running play.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Open.
Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Trying to create here on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Brings the ball to the 48. The Longhorns toss it to the line to run the hurry up. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hart quickly. And the defense wraps him up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The Longhorns are looking to punch him in here. It's first and goal. First and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they claim the second half lead. They were back from the start of the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the outlet. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So it's second and long at the 20. Handoff here from the shotgun. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So it's third and long at the 29. The defense play coverage, a blitz. To the air, it's Arnold. Trying to extend the play. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And he'll drop back here on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He stopped, but he gets the first down. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. In the red area, it's Sawchuk. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football in the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Nowhere to run. The corral Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And they bring him down with the junior quarterback showing him off the cannon.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. A nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Ravens looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So now it's 3rd and short on the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And the game just good enough for a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. They take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the BAT late in this close game. BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's going on in this field in the rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Clock for the completion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He pulls in the catch. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Here's the ball in enemy territory down to the 49. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack when he should ball. They'll hold it to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. Drops back, looking to throw for it. Throws it to the right. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And the offense will just take a knee. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time, cricket, it stings to fall short to your arch rival.
Yeah, rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most. You have that game circled on your calendar every year. Some guys, they have a clock counting down to these kind of games, and to go through all that anticipation and fall short, it's always tough.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Illinois' offense will get the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Illinois right back to the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interesting to watch this matchup.
Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target over the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it down the middle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on for us. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall that just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. They finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
On second down, just keeps firing. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Illinois lining up quickly. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. They're trying to get to it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. The offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches, so here on offense.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fling field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run it to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Illinois right back to the line. Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dixon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball great. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll run the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They keep attacking through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. He's looking to throw. Able to make the catch, but not. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send a field goal unit out before halftime. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. from the gun, running back on the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right down the middle. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Dickey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Ducks are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Trying play action. They're working that left side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Holds it in.
They're trailing by just 4 to USC. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dixon. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little stripe down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Feeling some heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. This pass is caught by the back, but not in bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. And that pass picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. 3rd down play from the gun. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. They put another
keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man. Yeah,
and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well. Right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. That's caught. It's Dixon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches. You're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on. You're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. He can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get a huge loss on that play.
And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. A strike downfield. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. From the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
The offense goes as so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability in that team.
Lining up for the PAT.
run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his production.
They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking for room. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Using his legs, it's Hussein. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, North. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. When he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over USC.
Toss sweep to the right.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running to the left. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
He looks that one in nicely. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Caught over the middle. It's ball. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
here late in the half, David.
And you know,
Afterburners coming. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Commodores. And once he got loose, it was all over. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And the returner goes down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different ears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Under the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. Off play action. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
and money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, baby! And the route is on.
Man, he's hurt. Defensively, you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Scramble around, make something out of nothing, run it in for the score.
to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. On the move, it's Daniels. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Works the middle of the field. They get him down after he makes the catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The aerial assault continues. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. The pitch. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to ULM. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He finds his man, and he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout, and they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On second down, wants to throw it. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Fires it incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to the air one more time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. Mississippi State right back to the line. tick, 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 tick. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at 12. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Power football with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch down the right side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're trying to get to it. Pulls it in, it's ball. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Comes out throwing on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He caught it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 25 to Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They were looking at them any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse